Fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on Facebook.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one incredibly awesome and amazing ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show. #1 on YouTube. Tonight we have from Pennsylvania, Christopher Strawbridge. Welcome to the show, Christopher.
Hi, thanks for inviting me.
So, Christopher, let's talk about your racing career, shall we? How did your racing career begin for you?
So, a long time ago, we had this friend, John Cornell, who introduced us to a track in Phoenixville, which we thought was a little go-kart track. But when we came, it was actually a dirt track. So, it was for the driver's experience. And I tried one of my friends who I'm racing with cars. And at first it was, I thought it was really slow. But then someone else let us use their car and I got to try again. And I thought I really liked it. So that's how I started. And we got this very old antique car and we started racing with that.
So when you climbed in the race car for the first time, Christopher, were you a little bit scared, a little bit nervous, or were you just like, man, I've got to do this?
Well, I was always into racing before I actually started doing it. I was always watching Formula One and Indycar, thinking I would want to do that someday. So I was a little bit nervous, but not too nervous. I thought it would be a fun experience.
Okay. So when you got into the car for the first time, did the coaches or the people that were there for the arrival drive, did they kind of walk you through what you needed to do?
Yeah, they were helping me pick out my race suit, my helmet size, and telling me like what all the flags meant and stuff, and like what line to run.
Okay. So Christopher, how long did it take you to figure out, to actually get down the lines that you were supposed to race? How long did that before you got that all down?
So it actually took like a little bit way half through my rookie year. So as like some of the first races started, I kept getting better and better, and I won my first actual race in quarter midgets, and eventually it got a little bit easier from there, and I figured out the line like about halfway through my first year.
Okay. So Christopher, you said it took a little while and you got your first win, and that was Red Rookie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So after you got out of Red Rookie and moved into Blue Rookie, did you win some more races?
Yeah, I was winning some more races and I really liked it, but I was still not able to move into juniors yet because I was too young. But I got a few wins in Blue Rookie, and eventually my rookie coach, Jim Freeze, said, when are you going to stop beating up on these little kids? And then he decided it was time for me to go to juniors.
Okay. So then you moved to juniors. So how much success, did you have in juniors?
In my first year in juniors, everyone else was still moving up. I was one of the last to move up. But I eventually got used to it, and I just kept getting better in juniors. And I think my first year in juniors, which was still my first year in racing, I think I won like 1 or 2 in juniors. But then the next year, we got a new car. It was Rob Pinder's daughter's car, and I won a bunch of races in that when I started getting used to it. And then when I was old enough, I went to seniors.
Okay. So then when you moved to seniors, the senior classes, what was that like for you to jump up to the senior classes? Was that a little bit more fast for you, or?
Yeah, it was a lot different. One, because it was faster, but also because I was racing with a lot older kids, like up to until you have to stop racing. So yeah, that was a lot different. And at that point, we got our second car. So I was running senior Honda and senior Animal.
Okay. So you're running senior Honda and senior Animal. Is that what you're racing now, or you're racing further up?
Right now, I'm racing senior Animal, senior Honda, Light 160, and Light World Formula.
Oh, you got 4 cars. Okay.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, yeah, it is a lot of work. So, okay, when you move, okay, being you're racing those 2 classes, senior Honda and senior Animal, and you moved up to the other 2 classes, have you noticed a difference with as far as the speed between the series, the classes that you race?
Yeah, so senior Honda and senior Animal were really different because senior Animal has a lot more power than senior Honda, and pretty much in senior Honda you can just run it flat out around the track, but in senior Animal you have to like actually time when you're letting off and getting back on the throttle.
Okay, okay. So, with that being said, Christopher, when it comes to racing this year, have you guys run into any problems with the race cars at all, or has it just been?
Usually it's been pretty okay, unless we had some damage or something from like on a Wednesday night or just some other place we went, like Keystone or Blackbird or somewhere.
Okay. So have you got yourself into some pretty dicey situations this year on the racetrack, or
Say that again?
have you got yourself into some pretty dicey situations this year on the racetrack?
Oh, yeah, kind of. So at West End for the regional, the track was not great at all, and it was really, really bumpy, and it was to the point where it was getting a little bit dangerous for people to drive on it, but they kept going. And I made it to the I would have made it. I probably would have made it to 2As, and it was Honda Day, so I probably would have made it in from the senior Honda and the Light 160. But after the senior Honda B main, when I transferred to the A, it was to the point where everyone was getting headaches and like some mild concussions coming out of the car. It was really dicey.
Wow.
So I decided after that senior Honda B that I was just not going to run the A's because it was that bad.
Wow. Wow. So Christopher, okay, you said West End was a little bit dicey. Okay. So Christopher, what is your favorite track to race on?
When I went to Terre Haute, I really enjoyed that track because of how banked it was, and it was really, really big. Also, I enjoy Phoenixville, which is my home track, and Keystone is also really fun because of how banked it is, and it's really fast too.
Okay, okay. So when it comes to on a race weekend, Christopher, like when you're racing Terre Haute, you're racing Phoenixville and some of the other tracks, who helps work on your race car?
Mostly it's my dad, but also Rob Pinder helps a lot. He's the one actually setting up the cars, and he's pretty much the reason why I'm so fast.
Okay, so Christopher, too, at the racetrack, let's talk about your racing number. What's the story behind your race car number?
So I've always liked 44 because my favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton, who races Formula One.
Okay, yep, I knew Lewis Hamilton is, yes.
Yeah, but I changed it to 4 this year because I didn't really want a double-digit number on my car, but and I really like 4 because I like Lando Norris, who's a really good young driver who's in Formula One now.
Okay, so have you met any of them guys at all, Christopher?
No, but someday I would really like to. But when we went to Indianapolis, we got to go to a track there where we got to see Helio Castroneves and all of those drivers. And so I got to meet him, which is really cool because of how many championships he's won in it. Yeah.
So Christopher, okay, who is your racing hero / favorite race car drivers besides Lewis Hamilton?
Besides him, it's probably Helio Castroneves, but I also really like George Russell a lot.
Okay. So when it comes to races that you watch on TV, Christopher, do you like to watch Formula One more than IndyCar, or do you like them both equally?
Yeah, mostly I'm watching Formula One every weekend they have it. I haven't been watching IndyCar that much this year, but I watch it every now and then.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So, Christopher, when it comes to IndyCar, what's your favorite race to watch for IndyCar? Do you like to watch the Indy 500?
Yeah, for sure. That's one of the really exciting ones. But also I like Road America.
Okay, alrighty, alrighty. So, Christopher, let's talk about your plan with the racing. Let's talk about what is your 5-year plan with the racing, Christopher?
What are my future plans in the racing?
What is your 5-year plan? 5-year plan.
Um, hmm. That's a really tough question. In 5 years from now, hopefully I think I'll maybe be trying out go-karts unless I'm still racing quarter midgets because every year we go to Canada and I got to try out the go-karts up there on the road course and I really like that. So maybe go-karting soon.
Okay, I will get a hold of you on that, Christopher, and talk to you more about that when we go off the air because I'll give you some. I talk to you about some teams that are racing go karts.
Yeah.
But okay, Christopher. So another thing too, being you're racing quarter midgets, who is some of your friends over at Phoenixville?
So a lot of people who I race with, I've been racing with since rookie school. Matthew, who I think has been on here a lot. Matthew Goslin. He's always fun to race with at my track, and I've been racing him since rookies. Paul Gerber's at my track, and he's fun to race with. He's been my friend. Hunter Wadsworth and Logan Watt, all of them are at my track.
Okay.
Yeah, and Chris Dolan, for sure.
Chris Dolan. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Chris Dolan, shall we? So
Yeah.
is he one of your favorites to talk to and hang out with?
Yeah, for sure. I haven't been seeing him that much though, because he's on to
micros, but there's something going on there too. There's something going on there too that he possibly is going to be running a 270 next year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've heard he's doing really well.
Yeah. Too, Christopher, do you have a racing nickname? What is your racing nickname?
I don't really think I have one, but if I had to choose one, I would maybe say Mr. Consistent because I just
Mr. Consistent. I like that. I like that. I like that. So, Christopher, when you're getting ready to go on the racetrack and you need to get yourself focused, is there a particular song you listen to on your iPod or on your phone, or is it just you just get into the zone and you're like, hey, I'm blocking everything out and just concentrated?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just sitting in my car because there's usually a race in front of us, and I'm just watching what line people are taking and how they're driving it, and just settling myself in, getting ready for the race.
Okay. So, Christopher, you were talking about 5-year plan. Okay, let's talk about your 10-year plan. What do you want to see yourself in 10 years?
I don't know. My dream has always been to race Formula One. I hope to maybe get there someday. So
very cool. Either that or IndyCar. I'd like to see you race IndyCar too. That'd be kind of cool. I get to see you race on TV in the US anyway. Yeah. So, Christopher, when it comes to the racetrack, what do you like to eat at the racetrack?
Well, according to them, we have one of the best snack shacks in quarter midgets. Yeah, the food's really good there. Usually for dinner, I have like a chicken patty sandwich or something with some iced tea and watch the races in the grandstands while I wait for my turn.
Okay, alrighty. So, Christopher, too, what do you like to do when you're not racing?
Usually I'm either doing some kind of sport or playing online with my friends, playing like F1, esports kind of stuff, and Fortnite, and also I played football, I play basketball, I used to play baseball, and it's always fun to have a catch with my dad outside.
So do you play tackle football then, Christopher? Or?
I used to. I couldn't do it last year, but I did it the year before, and I liked that. But we just didn't end up doing it because we didn't want it to interfere with racing.
Okay, alrighty. But you enjoy playing basketball to stay fit to get in the car,
yeah,
right?
That's fun. I couldn't do it last year because of COVID, but I've done it every year since. Before that, I would do it pretty much every year and try out for the travel team.
Okay, so Christopher, who do you have for sponsors?
I have Audi Devon, which is Jim Hanna, who helps us out a lot. He's really helped us because he's helped us get cars. He helped us pay for the trip to go to Eldora like 3 years ago, which was a really fun experience. Carefree Coach Rentals has helped us because we rent motorhomes from them for all the regionals and things. I have Not Now Lily, which is my aunt and uncle's band. Carmine's Pizzeria, County Propane, and Uplink Studios, which is a youth esports club.
Okay, so Christopher, let's talk. Are you guys still looking for sponsors?
Yeah, we're always looking for sponsors. We need as much help as we can get, and having sponsors is always helpful.
Okay, if there's anybody out here watching this racing show with me and Mr. Christopher Strawbridge is going to be watching the show on YouTube, reach out to Christopher and his family because they would appreciate the sponsorship on Christopher's race car as he gets further into his racing career. So Christopher, do you have any pets?
Yeah, we live on a farm, so we have it's a horse farm. We have lots of horses. I have a dog who is a Gordon setter. I have a rabbit. We have one cat. And as far as I know, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Okay. So if you wanted to, what would you say to the kids to help get them in a race car if you had the opportunity to, Chris?
At first, it might seem slow, but if you keep trying, it'll always get better. And as they go through their racing career, it just gets more fun and more fun. And the more you try, the further you'll get in racing.
Okay. So is there anything you want to say to the kids to help get them on my racing show, Christopher?
Yeah, it's just never give up and just always try and follow what you like to do best. And if you are good enough, you'll always end up where you want.
Okay. Thank you very much, Christopher. Got a question for you, Christopher. Do you have any more big races you're looking forward to the rest of the year?
Yeah, we have the Blackberry Regional coming up. I think it's the week after next. And so that's gonna be fun. We were just there last night. I won 3 out of my 4 cars. I got really unlucky on the 4th one. I had a chance of winning that too, but ended up winning 3, which is really good, especially for a track we don't usually go to that much. So yeah, that was really fun, and I'm hoping to do well next weekend.
Okay. So good luck to you next weekend, Christopher. Good luck to you. So with that, at the end of your racing season, Christopher, can I have you back on my racing show again?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Okay, I will definitely get a hold of you and get you scheduled for that. So with that being said, Christopher, you have a good night. I will talk to you later. Thank you for being on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show with me tonight, talking to us about your racing career. I will call you in just a little bit to thank you in person, Christopher. I'll let you step out. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you some racing news updates. This weekend, we had some national race out in Illinois, I believe it was, and David Milazar picked up the win there, and his quarter midget. Congratulations to David Milazar. And Polly Hartwig stepped back in a quarter midget this weekend because they weren't racing in the big cars, and he won his races this weekend in his quarter midget. So, congratulations to Polly Hartwig. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, definitely stay tuned because some other news is going down in NASCAR as far as what's going to be shaken up and shaken down. And then also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking to some other race car drivers coming up. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, definitely, and another thing too, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Cannon Posey for winning his championship in his micro sprint class this year. Congratulations to Cannon Bam Posey, and definitely congratulations to Parker Butt for getting a top 10 finishing points this year for micro sprints in his micro sprint class. And also, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Dolan Murdy for winning the other night in his stock car. And look out for Nolan next year because he's going to be climbing into a modified and running a stock car a little bit, but he's going to be running mostly modifieds next year. So good luck to Nolan. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, have a good night. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle. If you get a chance, go hit like, subscribe, and hit that notifications. But so that being said, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Catch you later on another episode of the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on YouTube. Fasten your seatbelts, hold on tight. You're in for one crazy ride tonight on the Josh Nolan Full Throttle Racing Show, #1 on Facebook.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.